she was scanning another points card, not scanning mine, scanning someone else's. So I'm like, excuse me. I said, I got a real big problem right now. And she's like, what's that? And I'm like, the points card you scanned is not mine. It's actually the one located right there. And I pointed at the machine.
Cause I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys? How the freak's it going today? Campers is sick of my singing. She's like, she's gonna leave. You gonna leave? No, you're gonna get up higher. Cause you wanna be on the mic too, don't you, little kitten witten? Yeah, you do. You little potato face. Yes. Anyway, guys, it's freaking Sunday, live on Skivinz channel, where he does stuff and things. Hey, guess what? Did you guess it? Guess what's happening outside? Look, it's freaking raining again, because that's all it does in the fall. Right, buddy? Rains in the fall, snows in the winter, shit in the spring, okay in the summer.
Welcome to North Bay. It's the shittiest place to be. This is my freaking kitty. She hates me.
That's my new song. You like it? I wrote it all by myself just right now. Anyway, I made coffee this morning, but I forgot to drink it. It'll be there when I get back. Where am I going? I want to go to the grocery store because I'm freaking hungry and I got no food in the house. I got no food. Well, I got food. I got steaks, but I kind of want other stuff. So we're going to take a rip over to Independent and go and fetch some noms. I would like to say my arm is feeling a hell of a lot better today. Not like 100%, but maybe about 37, so that's probably good. Slowly making improvements on the damage. You know, it's only been caulked since July, so that's kind of neat. Yeah, it's been wrecked the whole time I was doing my bike challenge. Like, wrecked. There goes dinner. I just saw a black squirrel. There goes dinner. Later, buddy. Could have just shot him, put him in the friggin' air fryer and called it a day, but they're not. Oh, they are in season right now. Oh, that guy's brave. That guy is brave. Where did he go? Where did he go? That's very dangerous to be bouncing around my place. I already got a taste for those. And that taste is awesome. Oh, I just bumped my head. Okay, so I'm going to take a rip over to Independent because I want to buy one of their MREs. Not the military kind either, just a meal ready to eat. So, pitter patter. Well, guys, I just caught some nonsense happening red-handed. I think that's the proper term. Let me fix this camera here. I just came out of Independent there, paid for my food, and on Thursday, when I came to buy that chicken, and I don't know if I videotaped that, I can't remember, Thursday or Friday. No, it was definitely Thursday, because Friday it was the party. So Thursday, when I came to buy the chicken after my workout, should have got a whole bunch of points from Independent, but I didn't get any. And it's all I've contacted the point system and said, you know, like, here's a copy of my receipt. I should have got a whole bunch of points. I didn't get any. What's going on? And they're like, well, we don't even see your card being scanned on Thursday. And I was like, really? I'm like, I totally held the phone up and she hit it with her scanner. And she's like, no, we don't even see that your card was, she goes, the last time your card was scanned was, and she mentioned last Thursday's date, like the day before. Or like a week ago from Thursday when I was there. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. So today I bought my shit and I should have gotten points. So I go and hold my phone up again, let her scan it. Looks like she's scanning it. And then after she's done, I'm like, can I have my receipt? And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. She gives me the receipt and I said, okay, again, no points. What the hell? And she's like, what do you mean? I said, well, and I showed her the app. I'm like, I should have gotten points for the chicken. I should have gotten points for the mushrooms, because I bought some mushrooms. I'm going to fry them up tonight to go with my steak. And she's like, oh, you may have to call the company for that. And I was like, well, whatever. I'll look into it. So sure enough, I go to start bagging my stuff, and I realize, I look over, and just below the debit machine on the back of it, there's a points card there. So I look at my receipt to see what points card was scanned. Then I look at my phone and go, that's not even... She was scanning another points card, not scanning mine, scanning someone else's. So I'm like, excuse me. I said, I got a real big problem right now. And she's like, what's that? And I'm like, the points card you scanned is not mine. It's actually the one located right there. And I pointed at the machine. Well, her face went freaking white, like, so, like, oh my god. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, screw this, I want to speak to a manager, like, right freaking now. What the hell kind of a scam are you operating here? Like, this is twice, and it was the same lady that I went to on Thursday. I saw she was working again today, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna see if it happens again. Maybe it's her. And sure enough, it was her. she had another friggin' points card attached to the damn till. So like, instead of scanning my card, she's probably scanning her own and collecting points for herself. Like, holy frig. Anyway, the manager came over and said, what's the issue? And I said, look, this is the second time I've dealt with this cashier. The second time she scammed me out of points. So she got a points card right there on the friggin' machine. The manager looked over and just kind of looked at it, looked at her, looked back down, looked at her and said, in my office now. So I'm pretty sure that girl just lost her job. Be honest at work, guys. It doesn't make sense. Why do you gotta scam? Everybody's out to scam people nowadays. It's so friggin' greasy. We shouldn't have to keep our freaking eyes on a friggin' swivel. Like, this shouldn't be a thing. Like, people should just honestly work. Like, how hard is it? Everybody's out to scam. Mechanics are out to scam people, telling them they need parts they don't even need. And computer technicians are out telling people that they need parts they don't even need. My friend's iPhone wouldn't accept the charge. She brings it to a local store in town. The guy tells her, oh, your motherboard's blown. It's going to be an $800 fix for an iPhone. She gets home and she's telling me all about it. She's like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't afford $800 right now. Christmas is coming and, you know, I don't have the money for that. Times have been tough. And I said, well, let me take a look at it. You know what the issue with the damn phone was? There was a huge wad of pocket lint stuck in the lightning connector in the bottom. I literally whittled a toothpick down, licked it to get it wet, put it in there, and pulled out the lint. Phone charged like a champ. That was the whole problem. $800 for a new motherboard is what they were going to charge her. And all they had to do was just clean a little bit of pocket lint out of the bottom and charge her the regular service fee of $50, which is, you know, typical of a store. I'm telling you, man, this world, very dishonest. Very dishonest. Well, guys, while I was at the grocery store getting some snacks and seeing what kind of coffee they had, I saw this. Now, normally I don't really buy potato chips very often, but I couldn't resist because, like, limited time only. Wendy's spicy chicken Pringles. I really don't buy Pringles very often because, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of them. So I saw this here and I was like, wow, that's a disgusting flavor. Let's see if it tastes anything like a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's. I can tell you right now, the smell, it doesn't smell like a spicy chicken sandwich. And like, Pringles are amazing, right? Like, they all have the exact same shape. So, you know, it's like a tube of chips. It's pretty good. But let's see how it tastes. Actually, it's pretty damn good. You know what it reminds me of? Chicken chips. See, I was expecting it to taste like how the picture looks, with like the tomato and the lettuce and the mayo, but literally it just tastes like the chicken patty, so that's not a bad flavor. Now, be advised, it is spicy. It's got a bit of a burn to it. Nothing insane, but there is a burn there. But all in all, Wendy's spicy chicken Pringles, not too bad. Not too bad. You know what? I think there's only one way we can know if these chips are any good, and that's if we get him to try it. Sit. What do you think? Keep in mind, he only has 3 teeth. So good, Scampers wants a piece too. What do you think? Look, there's a chip right there. She goes in to have a bite and she can't because Oreo won't let her. I'm gonna say they're obviously a hit because I got both attention of the cat and the dog. So if you ever want to know if something's good, let your animals try it. Do you guys remember that one time I had Oreo try and eat a Dorito that was onion ring and ketchup flavored and he wouldn't eat it? Yeah, that's a good sign. Anyway, I'm gonna get started on this mess while watching some YouTubes. Got an old laptop here. I think that's the laptop that I had plugged into the TV downstairs. I had to tear it apart and clean it. I need to get a new fan for it, but the problem is it's so freaking old that they don't even make the part anymore. So I'm just gonna, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with it. Just gonna put it aside for now and we'll gradually use it again. It's an AMD A8 and it has well, back in its prime it was a powerful gaming computer, but right now it's not really. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. As you can see, my little coffee thing, it leaks and it makes a mess over time. That's only after 2 weeks. No, I'm kidding. It's actually been 1. See, guys, we're making progress, but that sound right there, yeah, drinking coffee while cleaning means you gotta poop. I just killed cup number 3. I think I got enough left in the pot for another cup. I need my coffee meow though, guys. That's a good coffee. I mentioned it on the previous vlog about it. If you haven't had a chance, I found out where it was acquired, and it's a local store called Winners. I've been in there a couple times. It's this stuff right here. I don't see there's a price tag. It just says the best buy date, which is next year. I may take a rip over to Winners today and see if we can scoop some more up because that's one hell of a good coffee. Oh, you know what? I should also feed water my dog. I really should do my dishes someday. Could today be that day? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I just cleaned this lens the other day and it's already filthy again. I'm telling you guys, these freaking GoPro lenses just get dirty on their own accord. Anyway, got myself another coffee. I totally stole Oreo's spot. And I'm gonna drink my said coffee. Carry on with my cleaning. Carry on with watching YouTubes. I'll chime back in a bit. Okay, bye. Oh, holy chipotle salad. It's freaking clean, sort of. I didn't realize how much damage this table took from all the moisture from when I used to do the vape juice making. I gotta get rid of that. It's like a freaking half a bottle of vegetable glycerin. Actually, more than half a bottle because the top is tapered off. So, like, the top is maybe an eighth, and then yeah, because I literally bought that container and then I quit vaping. So the whole idea was to start making vape juice to get off of vaping, and instead I just kind of quit. Quitters always prosper. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because, well, lying never gets anybody anywhere. I totally had a nap today. I took one of those muscle relaxers this morning. Yeah, right when I got up, I took a muscle relaxer because let me tell you, my back was just, my shoulder was just, so I busted out a muscle relaxer. Do exactly what the pill's supposed to do. Relax one's muscle. And it worked. My shoulder doesn't hurt half as bad. It's still a little tender, but what do you expect? It's not gonna heal it. It's just gonna mask the pain and allow blood to get in there to do the repairing of the damage. As long as I don't do something stupid, like, you know, lift, we're probably okay. Anyway, I mentioned it before that Joss got back to me and told me where to get that coffee from, and I meant to go and pick some up. And I was like, maybe I'll do that tomorrow, but I don't feel like I want to do it today. So we're gonna take a rip over to Winners right now. They close in about a half an hour. So hopefully we can get there, get the coffee, and then get out of there and come home. Anyway, let's head over to Winners. I'm not gonna bother taping the drive or anything. I got nothing to talk about, so I'll just chime back in when I get there. Okay, bye. Kinda wish I didn't come out so late, but I did. Anyway, that store has a lot of cool stuff in it. But I couldn't find the coffee. Instead, I found this. Anybody who knows me knows one thing. I love pumpkin pie. And I found pumpkin pie flavored freaking coffee. So that's pretty sweet. Another thing I found that I'm so happy I found here, this stuff, maca powder. I used to love putting this in my protein shakes. Problem is, I used to get it at Bins and Bins. Exact same stuff, Bins and Bins. There it was $27 for a bag like that. And here at Winners, it's $8. So I don't know what the hell's going on with Bins and Bins and why they're gouging, but they should probably pump the brakes on that because it's not very good for business. Anyway, let's go home. Tonight would be a good night to have a campfire. If tomorrow wasn't a work day. I better let Stupid out. He's got you probably hear him barking in the background. Can you? Can you hear him? Wuff. Wuff. Wuff, wuff, wuff. Yeah. I shouldn't poke the bear in this case. Chihuahua. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Decided to do some dishes. This whole weekend's been nothing but cleanup, so why not do some more cleanup? Figured no better way to do cleanup than to clean up my damn dishes already, eh? I hate doing dishes, but they ain't gonna do themselves, so might as well get after it and get them over with. You're all probably thinking, Adam, what's with all of a sudden the splurge to clean up? Got somebody coming over? Nope, nobody coming over. Just kind of want to clean up, fart a little bit, you know. I do got a lot more cleaning up to do in here, that's for sure. As far as organizing, because as you all know, if you've been here since the new year, every year I tend to make a New Year's goal, and this year's goal was to declutter my life, and I haven't really been doing it too much because I've had a little bit of a mental breakdown this summer, if you will. A little bit of a setback. But I can tell you guys one thing for certain, you know, if ever you're having a mental breakdown, find the source. If it's something like financial, talk to a financial expert. Get your shit sorted. But if your problem was like me, and it was caused from a toxic individual, do yourself a damn solid and ditch that person. Once you do that, let me tell you, life gets so much better. It's hard at first, especially if you're used to always hanging out with that person and, you know, you have a lot of memories in the past from that person. When that person does not want to see you grow, does not want to see you happy, does not want to see you with anybody, and they cause nothing but grief in your life and act out and all that, trust me, best thing you can do for yourself is to ditch them. The best thing you can do for yourself. Because I'm telling you right now, that toxic person, they don't give two shits about your mindset. Okay, they don't care. All they care about is themselves and how they feel. It took me a while to realize that, people. Me a long while to realize that, but I definitely do now. And let's just say, since I finally, I don't know if I can say kick the habit, if you will, but basically got rid of that person out of my life. Things have been looking up for Millhouse over here, you know what I mean? Things are finally looking up for Millhouse. Hoping tomorrow I get some exciting news, if not tomorrow, later on in the week, because there's some life event things that are happening. I don't want to talk about it in case it doesn't happen, but if things happen the way I hope they're going to happen, then there's going to be a huge life-changing event occurring. Mind you, by the time this goes up, I'll probably already know the results of that, so we'll see what happens there. But I don't really want to say too much. Don't really want to give too much away on this. One thing else I learned, guys, you remember back in the day I used to vlog everything. I used to talk about my love life. Everything went on YouTube. I didn't hold anything back. You know what? That was quite possibly the stupidest thing I ever did in the history of doing anything. Gonna give you another pro tip, people. If you're on social media, do yourself a solid. Play your cards close to your damn chest. What do I mean by that? Give them little. Don't give them your life. I made that mistake. You know, it got to the point where people were looking forward to me being miserable just so they could feel better about themselves. Some people actually bailed on me when I was in my bad times. I was making vlogs and I was just a train wreck, and people were like, yeah, this guy's done. He's spent. You know, I really wish I would have listened to people back then about the whole YouTube thing and didn't do what I did. Play your cards close to your chest. In other words, pretend social media doesn't exist. Literally on Facebook now, guys, if any of you have me on Facebook, you know that what I post is just bullshit. I just post funny picture after, well, what I think is a funny picture after funny picture. Some of my friends are like, dude, you have family on here and you post stuff like this? I'm like, yeah, they know. They know. My mom's on my Facebook. My dad's on my Facebook. I got aunts and uncles on my Facebook. They see me shitpost and they just laugh. They just go, holy shit, like Adam's off as a rocker again. And it's true. All that's left in there is cutlery and one glass. But yeah, definitely play your cards close to your chest. Give them nothing. It would have been hard to do daily videos though back in the day, because my life is not really that exciting to begin with. Like today I'm making a video about cleaning my house and going to get coffee. Like, holy crap, boys. But your excitement level's high. Nipples are probably hard enough to cut freaking glass. But back then it was even worse. Like, I didn't do shit. I'm like not saying I did a lot today, but I'm just saying back then I even did a lot less. I wanted to go fishing today, to be honest, but with the amazing weather we've been having lately, it's been kind of difficult to consider any of that. So that's why fishing didn't happen today. I was gonna go throw a Senko around Cherry Point and see what we could see, but that was an utter failure due to the lack of good weather. 6:30 and it's already freaking dark out. And very soon it's gonna be 4:30, just about ready to get off shift, and I'll have to turn on my outside light to let stupid out. That's awesome. Go daylight savings time. I was kind of hoping we were gonna abolish that, but I don't think we are. I have a feeling, some may even say it's a hunch, that we are not getting rid of daylight savings time. All right, well, I'm gonna get these dishes done, and yeah, like I said, play your cards close to your chest. Give them nothing. Alright guys, it's friggin' late o'clock. I say late o'clock and you're like, how late can late o'clock be? Let's just say it's the opposite of early o'clock. She's just sitting there looking like a football. What do you say? Scampers, what do you say? Can I get a meow? No? Too late for a meow? One little meow? I'm gonna annoy the shit out of you then. Forget it. There it is. Sometimes you just gotta annoy the shit out of her to get a meow out of her. Anyway, I'm gonna let Stupid out so we can go for a dump, and then I'm gonna get to bed because tomorrow is a big day. That's all I need to say. Yay, yay! Yeah, back to work tomorrow, and depending on when we get up, I might give this stuff a try. Pumpkin pie coffee. I bought 2 bags. The lady at Winners, when I went in, I talked to her about it, and I said, because I was like, I'm looking for this cat coffee. It's called I Need My Coffee Meow. And she's like, yeah, the way the coffee works is we get some staples that come in all the time, like the hazelnut flavored or the biscotti flavored. She goes, but the weird ones, like sweetie pie, for instance, they're seasonal. We get them in and then we don't get them in ever again. So don't get hooked on them. She goes, because chances are you won't be able to find them here. She goes, but you can try other outlets like Amazon. And I looked on Amazon to see if I could find the I Need My Coffee Right Meow, this one here. And I did not see it on Amazon.ca. I tried just a generic Google search for it, and I couldn't find it there either. Mind you, I never looked on the bag, because chances are there's a freaking website on it, because everybody has a website nowadays, except for me, because I have no use for one. And this company does have a website right there. GrandeCafe.com. Grandekaffe.com, based out of Millville, New Jersey. This is America brewed. America brewed coffee. I'm drinking America. America, frig yeah. Miller Lite and other friggin' beers, yeah. So tomorrow I'll probably make this sweetie pie. Where's this one coming from? This is coming from ParamountCoffee.com. Here's a little something to warm your heart. High quality Arabic beans roasted and ground to perfection by Paramount Coffee in Lansing, Michigan. Anybody from Lansing, Michigan out there? This was made in your area. For every cup, combine 2 tablespoons. You know what? I never follow the brewing instructions. I just pour it till I'm happy. But like, sometimes these things have like a flavor hole where you can sniff it and get an idea of the flavor profile. That one doesn't have that feature, so that's kind of shitty. But anyway, people, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down here because it's getting late. I need to get to bed. Like I said, tomorrow's a big day and lots of fun stuff happening in my life tomorrow. Not sure if I'm gonna make a video then, but we'll see what we get up to. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. Definitely leave them down below and I'll respond if I can, and if I can't, I'll give it a little heart click because I do that lately. I've been hearting comments. And until next time, guys, remember, fish, lift, cycle, never stop. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.